Bodybuilding Vegan here. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to do the single leg press and grow some horse-sized quads. All right, that's actually a little bit funny because these actually do hit glutes a little bit better, so some horse-sized glutes. I really like this exercise for a few reasons. I do enjoy typical leg presses. If you're like me and you got a big gut, sometimes your legs coming into your stomach can be not so fun. What this also allows you to do, if you have a dominant leg, you can start with the weaker leg and match the reps. So let's say my right leg is only good for 12. Well, I'll do 12 with this one, and then I'll do my left leg and I'll cap it at 12. As far as the programming of this in, I like to have already done some stuff to either warm up, whether that's leg extensions or leg curls. This is going to be my main compound movement today. We're going to push this pretty hard, so I'll show you guys a working set of what this actually looks like. It's a great way to develop your glutes. I feel like it's a relatively safe exercise because we can take this all the way to failure without getting squished. On some of these other leg presses, if you're not careful, pretend that you're going to fail. Put like one plate or no plates and pretend as if, I don't know, you had something happen to your leg and you can't push anymore, and see what happens when you fail. If it squishes you, then if you failed in real life, it would squish you in real life too. I'll have to play around with it. Today's the first set on here. I normally put the seat pretty close. The closer you can get the seat, a little bit more of a stretch you can get in your glutes. I do recommend warming up, so that's what I'm about to do here in real time and show you guys kind of how the movement goes. So for me, when I want to get set up, I stand up and then I sit down into one leg. So we're gonna do this leg first. Woo, that's a little close. This is the guess and check method. I think maybe just one setting back will be enough to be a little bit more comfortable. So what I do is I come down in like this, got my leg nice and set. Ow, slam your shin. Every time it happens once. Once is enough to learn not to do it. Slam my shin, then I take my hands. The seat will want to wobble a little bit, so the hands are the stability here. However you want to get braced in. Now, I try to brace my upper body as hard as I can, allowing my leg to be able to drive force through. So what we're going to do is we're going to push pretty hard through our heels here. Toes are still kind of in the base as feelers, but not to drive through the toes. We're going to drive through the heel and drive this leg out in front of us. So I take a deep breath. Breathe out on the way out. Now, I recommend warming up here. You don't want to just come in and use your max weight first. That's a good way to get injured. So we're just going to walk this through a few reps. I'm going to add plates until I get to my working weight. Now, when you're doing your warm-ups, I recommend that you get set up exactly as you are doing your working set, because then you'll get to practice. Perfect practice makes perfect, right? All right, so we're going to keep our hips, our knees, our ankles, and our toes all kind of in this line here. And now watch at the bottom. You see how they're still in line here? My hip, my knee, my ankle, my toe, it's all in a line. Now what would not in a line be? Well, like if I was like way out to the side like this, like that wouldn't be in line. So we want to have this singular plane where everything is working. Drive back out. On the working sets, we're not going to actually pause at the bottom. What I might do is I might come down and just ever so lightly, oh, yep, just touched. Or get very close and then drive back up. I kind of like to touch, not bounce, touch, so that I know, even if my eyes are closed, okay, I've gone full range of motion. All right, cool. So then how do we get out of here? Well, I bring it down, use my hands, kind of pull myself out, and then we'll do this again. Now the only difference is I'm not going to slam this shin into here. Go down a little more careful. Safety first. Literally the same thing on the opposite side. Drive. Drive. Breathe in, deep breath, nice and tight core. Drive. All right. Now we're gonna throw some more plates on here. I'll take y'all through a working set. Get ready.
Pardon the interruption. Thank you so much for being a subscriber and for following along on my journey. I could not do this without you. And if you want to go the extra mile, if you could send this to just one friend, or the next time you need to stock up, get some protein or something like that, make sure to use the Linktree and use one of my codes. It really helps me be able to fund this channel and keep these videos coming. And if you'd like to work with me one-on-one through my coaching program, the link to apply is also down below. I'd love to get to know more about you, about your goals, and how I can help you on your journey. Okay, let's get back to the content.
All right, working set. Last week I got 15, so logically I would have to get 16 or more to count this as an improved week. I think we can do it. Sometimes I look at all my messages for inspiration. All right, come on. Soup. Oh. 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 One more. Okay. Beat last week. Now we just gotta do the other leg. Oh. Oh. Come on. And that is how a working set single leg press should look. Y'all want to see more training footage, eating footage, all the things, make sure you subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bodybuilding Vegan out.